First, a disclaimer. I'm not a writing instructor or an English professor, but I am a professional writer, meaning that people pay me for what I write. So, for what it's worth, here are a few things I've learned along the way. Maybe they can help you too. If you want to write the best possible paper or report or speech or just a convincing letter to the editor, it often starts with thoroughly researching your topic. Delve deeply into what you're writing about. Learn as much as you can about the subject and jot down every possible point you might include. If you don't do the research, chances are you won't have much to say that's worthwhile, and you'll be filling your writing with fluff and weak arguments and probably some inaccurate information as well. So take the time to do your homework before putting pen to paper. Once you have done the background research, determine from it the points you want to make and organize them into an outline. This sifting can be a lot of work, but don't miss this. An outline is the single most important tool for expressing your thoughts clearly and convincingly. Doing it well can be the difference between an A paper and a C paper, or, in the workplace, between something that sells and something that smells. So identify all the points you want to make and then build an initial storyline. Then, rip it apart. Not literally, but with plenty of red ink. Although it's tempting at this point to just start writing the paper, chances are your outline will have gaps in the logic or in the evidence or in the flow. So fix it before going any further. Recreate the outline so there's a more coherent and persuasive storyline to it. You may even have to go back and do more research if some of the points are thin or unsupportable. Now, if you're thinking about skipping that step, please hear me clearly. This is the most important point of the entire video because it's where so much of the writing game is won or lost. The design of your paper is every bit as important as the delivery of it. Great delivery of a poorly designed paper is a little like putting a dress on a dirty pig. No matter how pretty that dress is, it won't change what's underneath. And people will definitely notice something's not quite right. So make it right. Rework the outline until the storyline of your paper is perfect. Then you're ready to write. Actually, the paper will almost write itself if you've done a good job of the research and the outline. Here's some indispensable advice though, and not many people seem to know this. When you write your first draft, don't worry about the quality of the writing. Just get the ideas on paper with the proper depth and in the right order. Let the ideas flow, even if it means using the same word 3 times in one sentence. You can fix that kind of stuff later. This is a pivotal secret of success in writing. We often make the mistake of trying to get everything in final form as we're writing our initial draft. As a result, our thoughts don't flow as well as they could. They're interrupted constantly as we fix spelling and grammatical problems and as we scour the thesaurus for a better word. And then our disjointed thinking shows up as disjointed writing. If instead you just write seamlessly, if you just let it flow without worrying about the mechanics, your first draft will present impressive ideas in a logical order, with tons of typos. But then you go back and fix the capitalization and punctuation and word choices and sentence structure and awkward grammar and transitions and misspellings and whatever. After a couple iterations of that sort of smoothing, you might have the finest paper you've ever written. Great ideas that flow coherently and are delivered in a clean and compelling manner. Then, last step if you're serious about submitting your best work, once you think you're completely done, proofread at least twice more. There's always something we've missed. Okay, obviously there's a whole lot more to writing well, but there are 4 tips in 4 minutes. Try them out for yourself, even just once. Chances are, after you get your grade, you'll never go back to your old way again.